Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're going to do a traditional draft of Alchemy Horizons Baldur's Gate. This is very likely to be my last draft of this in this series. The set is kind of winding down, but also they're going to have premiere drafts starting very soon, like the next day after recording this. Of Kaladesh remastered, and then Amonkhet remastered, and I want to do a bunch of those drafts, so I won't be drafting this set for that time frame. And then very shortly after that, the Dominaria United will be getting released. So this might be the last draft. Okay, it's going to take a while to find. And this is also what I mean by the set kind of winding down. It could also just be the time that I'm trying to draft here. But I'm just going to come back when the table gets filled. Alright, we've got a table going. So let's get drafting with a rare that I'm not happy to see. Black Market Connections. I haven't drafted any of it. We have a Jaheira here. Jaheira's pretty good. We also have a Dragonfire here. And you guys know me, I don't like not having removal. So I'm going to take the removal over the pretty decent 2-drop. Also a Vampire Spawn in the pack. If this wasn't here, I'd be taking the Jaheira. Maybe the Vampire Spawn. This card is just... I don't know, it feels very risky. I'm not really into that. Alright, we get to pass the pack with the rare missing. We have a Humiliation and a Priest of Ancient Lore. Both of those are the best 2 cards in the pack. After that, there's a Band Together, Hobgoblin Captain. I think regardless of the first pick I had, I'd take the Humiliation here. So yeah, just starting off with some removal. Who knows, maybe we'll end up with a good white-red deck this time. I mean, not that we haven't had good white-red decks in this series, but they haven't... we haven't gotten good win records with them. We've gone like 3-3, 4-3 with our white-red decks. Even though they looked pretty good, they felt pretty good. We have another Humiliation here. Still all 5 colors in the commons, so no real signal yet. There's Gut, which... it's okay, but I don't think it's spectacular. I'm going to take the Humiliation. Just start off taking all of the removal because by the time pack 2 and 3 roll around, we'll see almost none of it, right? If the Humiliation wasn't there, I would have taken the Gut. It's an okay card. It's just sometimes a little bit awkward to use a 6-mana 4/3. Obviously, you can have it fight, have one of your other creatures fight something. It's probably best in, like, green-red. Ooh. Ancient Silver Dragon. I kind of want a Mythic Draft. But I do also like Red Dragon. We're going to take the Red Dragon. As much as I am tempted to just start rare drafting, I swear I've seen like 6 or 7 of those blue mythic dragons, and I've only picked them once. Alright, the white cards have disappeared, so I'm kind of glad I did pick up the Red Dragon here. Valor Singer is a fine card. I don't think there's a real reason to take a card of another color here. So we'll take the Valor Singer. Possibly there's a realm where we start going into blue. In which case, would I take the Guild Thief or the Frost Giant? I could also pick the Provocation. Maybe we go into black-red. We haven't been blue much. Let's lean in towards blue a little bit here. Craving of Yeehaw. This card's really good. Oh, but there's also a You Hear Something on watch, but white hasn't been there the past couple packs. I think it's pretty certain we're going to be red something. I'll take Guild Thief. It's a 2-drop, and it could actually kind of go well with the Craving. Earth Cult Elemental. This card has kind of wrecked us a little bit, especially in the last draft. We struggled with it. You Come to a River, or Goggles of Night. Problem I have with Goggles of Night is you need your creature to hit twice before you get a good replacement and really start feeling the advantage. Dream Fractures. Okay, I guess. It's not the type of card I really want to play. Another Frost Giant. I was kind of expecting that to come back. The Frost Giants are really good cards, too. I mean, I'm not going to play Find Some Prisoners. There could be a chance we still go into green. And last pick, Guild Thief. Grim Hireling. That is a good card. We also have Ambergris. We have Dragonborn Immolator. We have a Sepulchre Ghoul. I'm going to take the Grim Hireling. There could be a small chance we could splash it. This card can just take over games. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of good creatures in this pack. I don't think we're going to be white here. But maybe, like, we get a couple Pilgrim's Eyes and maybe, like, another, like, an improvised weaponry or two. I could see us running that. Another Ascend from a Furnace. And then just tons of good white cards that we aren't playing. Or are we? I mean, what am I picking other than the Ascend? Like, there's not really good red cards here. These blue cards, like, one of these blue cards will come back to us anyways. I could take the Warcaller. Warcaller could actually be kind of good. I'll just take the white card. Let's see what comes of it this pack. I think the pick's going to be Young Blue Dragon. I think so. I think we're going to be kind of blue-red here. There's the improvised weaponry that I was kind of looking for. I'll pick it up. There is also an OG. Though, I do want to play... I think we're deep enough into red. I don't want to cut the red. I'll take the improvised weaponry. Oh my, this pack is for us. We have Imoen, Trickster Fiend. This actually would go great with our Grim Hireling. That's going to be the pick here. A Sword Coast Serpent is also very good. But we also need 2-drops still. And we have a gate. I think we're in the right. We're in the right colors. We're in the right realm of things. Another weaponry, sure. That helps with our splash. Rabble Rousers, great 2-drop. We still need more of those. Oh, we're not splashing that. Hey guys, I think blue is open. What do you think? Uh, Ray of Frost is okay. Come to a river, clever conjurer. Yeah, I'll take the... Actually... we took the Ray of Frost there. That's fine. I'm still not a big fan of the Pseudo-Dragon Familiar. I'll take the Dragonborn Immolator. Okay, there is something cool. Like, we could have War Callers and these Soulknife Spies. I'm going to take the Soulknife Spy, actually. Yeah, I'll take the 2-drop. I don't think we need the Provocation. I'll take the... I have everything. Let's contact the other plane. Cloak of the Bat might actually be decent with Soulknife Spies. Well, there's Pilgrim's Eye. There's a Displacer Kitten. It exiles a non-land permanent. It goes good with ETB effects, which we don't have a ton of in this thing. I'm just going to take the Pilgrim's Eye. It helps us enable that black splash for the Grim Hireling, which I definitely want to be splashing. Yeah, we'll go with that. And we have... This is a good rare, but we're so far from green. We have Young Blue Dragon. We're already splashing black. So there is a realm where I could run that. There's also Shocking Grasp and Hypnotic Pattern. I think we just splash for the Hireling and we don't... I'm going to take a Young Blue Dragon here. I want the Shocking Grasp. I want the Hypnotic Patterns. I mean, there's also a realm I could still splash white as well. Splash white for the removal and black for the... What's a thing? We're not seeing a lot of red here. If I had taken the Sewer Plague, maybe we could have gone further into blue-black. I don't think I'm splashing for that. I think we'll just take the 3rd Frost Giant. Now if it comes back in that other pack, we don't necessarily need to get it. Seek New Knowledge. I don't believe I've drafted that card. Well, I've drafted it once. We're going to seek some New Knowledge. I like that card. Monster Manual. I would like to get some more rares, but... Okay, now we have... Do I want the Pseudo-Dragon Familiar, or do I want this Specialized Looter? I don't even know. I feel like I want the Familiar, because I can, like, combine that with the Soulknife Spy that we're not getting more of. We just have not been seeing red removal, have we? Which that could be a problem. I don't think I'm running 2 Cloak of the Bat. I don't think I'm running Shambling Ghast. Suddenly, like, black is open. I like Undersimplify. Okay, there's a Shocking Grasp. And another Seek New Knot. I'm going to grab the Shocking Grasp. Oh, wow. None of the... Well, no, this wasn't... I think it's the next one. There's Breath Weapon, but it kills almost all of our stuff. I think I'm going to come to a river again. Okay, there's Shocking Grasp. I don't think we need 4 of these Frost Giants. Our top end is pretty good. We just have to be able to get there. I'm not going to play the Water Weird, so I may as well take a Crydell. Provocation, okay. Sure, whatever. And last pick, Cloak of that. Okay, what did we draft? Like, we had good red cards in pack 1, and then, like, red just disappeared for the entire rest of the draft. Ray of Frost is more of a sideboard card, so let's cut that. Let's cut that. I kind of like the idea of running the Humiliation. I don't think we can splash both things, though. Maybe I don't play the Dragonborn Immolator, as this card has been kind of... always just kind of underwhelming to me. I do want to splash the Grim Hireling. And I do think we can get away with that. The Humiliation... Valor Singer's fine. Okay, without Humiliation, what's our removal look like? We have Dragonfire. We have an Undersimplify. We have 2 You Come to a River. We have 2 Weaponry. We don't have good, like, big sort of removal. And we have... I said Dragonfire. But that just kind of worries me a bit. We do have Earth Cult Elemental we could run. But we also have 3 Frost Giants. Oh, what's better? 3 Frost Giants or 2 Frost Giants and an Earth Cult Elemental? I think it's going to be 2 Frost Giants and 1 Earth Cult. Earth Cult Elemental is also really bad with the Ray of Frost. So if we board in Ray of Frost anytime, we have to get rid of the Earth Cult. Alright. 2 drops. We have 1, 2, 3, technically 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's either got to be Guild Thief or the... or this guy. One of them's got to go completely. We didn't get the Hypnotic Patterns back. We have 2 Shocking Grasp. The problem with Guild Thief is getting it in once. Although, with Grim Hireling, there's a lot more merit to using the unblockable ability there. But this is also pretty aggressive two. They're both kind of aggressive 2-drops. I think overall, this will still be better with the Grim Hireling. We have a lot of 3-drops. I feel like I should cut one of them, but I don't know which one. I could also cut a Shocking Grasp, perhaps. Shocking Grasp might be a little bit too situational to want 2 of them. Yeah, let's do that. We're splashing. Okay, so we have 2 double blue cards and 2 double red cards. We've got a couple treasure things with the weaponries, and we have the Grim Hireling. What wants to be our star card? You. You can be our star card, because we're mainly blue. Alright. Well, for our final draft deck, we have, we've got something interesting here, that is for sure. Now we just got to get into some games. We've got 3 matches, all best 2 out of 3. Also, if we board in the Ray of Frost, board out the Earth Cult Elemental, I could also board in the... We're going to keep this. I can also board in the... the other Frost Giant thing. Oh, that's bad. I guess it's not that bad. I have a blocker. Unless they want to use removal here, that is a thing. Could use removal, get the treasure off of the Horde Robber, be off to a pretty decent start. Okay, that's not what's happening here. I don't really need to kill the Nefarious Imp right now. I don't really even want to swing in because they get the Horde Robber. I'm just going to do this. We're going to grab our second... I only got 1 black card in the deck, and I need double blue here very soon. So Pilgrim's Eye, I will trade it with the Imp. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the Imp. And if we get our Grim Hireling, I can always cast it off of the treasure we get from that. So we're not doing too bad right now. There's a Rabble Rouser for our opponent. There's our Black Source. I could go attacking here. I could play Valor Singer and go attacking. What is most mana efficient, though? I mean, Shocking Grasp and Pump. That doesn't feel good. And I'm still not killing anything. Could also swing in and, like, improvised weaponry something. Let's get our double team going. See what our opponent wants to do about this. Could also weaponry, and this could actually be great. I do want to kill their Rabble Rouser. Wait, how is it great? I would have to pump twice. Or a Shocking Grasp. Because I can't play this. I think there's a lot of problems if we try to do Shocking Grasp to save. Oh, actually, this doesn't kill me. Let's see what they want to do first. Because I can kill the Rabble Rouser off of improvised weaponry. Okay. I can Shocking Grasp to save it, and then play my other Rabble Rouser. But that doesn't actually get us anywhere. I could double pump now just to trade Rabble Rousers. That doesn't feel good either. I'm going to do this. And we're going to finish off the Rabble Rouser before they get to go Rabble Rousing. And I got my double team out of it, so we're still ahead here. That seemed okay. Next turn we've got the Frost Giant. I just really don't want them to start getting charged. Maybe I'm like overvaluing that. You can have a land. Because I don't want you having anything else in its hand. Could start swinging with the... I could swing with Pilgrim's Eye, just see what they want to deal. To the surprise of nobody, there was no trade happening there. I could also Valor Singer and use that to pump the Pilgrim's Eye. Frost Giant cannot be Grim Bountied right now. Yep, that's fine. I'm fine trading a little bit of damage here. Red Dragon, that is a problem. Oh, look, my Red Dragon's here. My Red Dragon's here, but we can't play it yet. So... I think I get in with the Frost Giant. We have Shocking Grasp. Okay. Valor Singer that I probably should have played before combat. Missed a point of damage there. Yeah, see, this is why I did not want to play two Shocking Grasps. But any other land, we got our own Red Dragon coming. Kind of going to take... I will trade. I will definitely trade with the Imp. I am happy about that. Opponent gets a Scry. I can attack with the... I mean, I can attack with this. If they block, their stuff just gets perpetually smaller. Neither of them can kill the thing. Finding prisoners. What did you grab? Oh, Pseudo-Dragon Familiar. That's... not really what I wanted to see them play. Oh, yes. Oh my, yes. Does this need to get bigger? Not really. Do I swing with the other two and just kind of guarantee a treasure? They don't have blue mana, so they're not giving anything else flying. I'm taking 6 next turn. I could potentially finish something else off. The backswing is going to kill us, though. Let's just do those two. Yeah, I don't think you know how this works. Yeah. Yeah. I told you, this is a good combo. This is a tight game, though. We got to get our red dragon going. And losing the Horde Robber will lose them access to treasures. Okay. Okay. Now we just gotta get some treasures. We're taking 6. This is also scary. Okay. We're good. Well, everything... we're not quite good. I got to play the red dragon here. Let's pump the hireling. So there isn't a free block on that. There is a free block on either the Valor Singer, the Wizened Gizzard, or the Rabble Rouser. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Well, I have to play my red dragon here. And we have to trade red dragons. This all depends on what our opponent just drew. That's gross. I was too greedy with that attack. If I had saved something else to block... Yeah. Okay, well, now we know that there's Ambergris in the deck. Okay, so... with that... I think Ray of Frost has merit here. Over the Earth Cult Elemental. Shocking Grasp was just so... underwhelming. We come to a river. I don't think we want that. We don't want to be like bouncing those red dragons. That's really the problem. I could even like Dream Fracture. To maybe counter. Wait a minute. I put Ray of Frost in. What else did I take out? I took out the Earth Called Elemental. How? Whatever. Let's go with this. Play first. Yeah, this is good. We have our Wizened Gizzarali. Wizened Gizzard. And here's where Seek New Knowledge is also going to become pretty good. Like, one of these lands can go away and we get 2 cards. That's not favorable. Well, I can't block this, so may as well attack. And so we're getting specifically non-land cards. So we can't get our swamp here. Shambling Ghast. It's a good card. Alright, let's seek some new knowledge. Do I go attacking first? Let's scry and draw. Undersimplify. I do want to draw that here. Again, I can't block any of this, so let's go attacking. I could still trade the Shambling Ghast, which I'd be fine with. We'll have Undersimplify up. Undersimplify for their next card, and then we have the Frost Giant and our Young Blue Dragon. So it looks bad right now. It's not that overall bad. I'm going to play the Frost Giant next because it has Ward 3. Okay, going for the tons of damage mode. Which is cool. Get our Frost Giant out, which can block the Rabble Rousers quite well. We could still potentially take like 4 damage if he wants to attack with both and pump twice and attack with the Shambling Ghast. I have a feeling that's not going to happen. Alright. Alright, Barbarian. Ooh. That's neat. Play the Hireling. Attack with Mr. Gizzard Lizard. Shambling Ghast will just block. Can't really attack all out here, much as I would like to. Could also... Well, I can't play this and have the Undersimplify. I think I want the Undersimplify up. There's kind of a lot happening on the ground. But they have to block this. Best block is probably with the Shambling Ghast, because you can still... Yeah, you can still do that. But it also means that they're not getting a treasure. Yep. And then next turn, if we don't have to play Undersimplify, opponent has 7 mana right now. I could Undersimplify the Red Dragon anyways. Opponent has 8 mana. Undersimplify would make them sack this. And their Red Dragon would be a 2/4. Okay. I'm on board with that. The Grim Hireling is also very threatening. It can block a Horde Robber here. That's like the only thing I want to block with it. Opponent could pump 4 times on the... Yuck! I can't stop that. Oh, why did that take so long for you to figure out? Well, I can't kill my own hireling. I don't want them getting more treasure. If pump twice, we take 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. We gotta go like this. Oh, that's gross. We're in such bad shape right now. Taking 9 here, going down to 3. Opponent will still have 2 treasures. This thing will have to attack. Please don't kill my Grim Hireling. Thank you. It's like the only shot I have here. Alright, well this thing has to attack. I'm actually just dead to a red dragon. But there's not a ton I can do about that. I can kill that and play this. We're dead to a red dragon regardless. Even if this dies, there's always the 2 mana to pay for that. So yeah, we got to get rid of creatures though. Alright, you got Red Dragon, you win. And it's kind of going to go that way the rest of the game. Okay, that's a mountain, that's not a red dragon. As you pause mid-climb to catch your breath, you'd swear you can hear a heartbeat pulsing deep within the mountain. It's the red dragon that's still buried deep within our opponent's deck. Okay, Imp is not ideal, but it's fine. I come to a river. I can make the Grim Hireling unblockable and deal 4 damage, get 2 treasures, kill the Imp. Or I just remove the Imp and offer a trade on the Rabble-Rousers. The scry... The scry gets him closer to... Well, it leaves the battlefield, so they're going to get a scry anyways. But trading off here would actually not be that bad. One of those is going to trade off. I know there's... he's got the ambergris too. I can't stop everything. Oh, I wasn't supposed to... Oh, crap. That's right, that's why I couldn't, because he could just... I blew it. You can just double attack now. Yeah, I needed to save the... young blue dragon. Yep. That was really bad. Needed to save the young blue dragon back. Why does it seem like whenever I do traditional drafts, I like always lose the first match? Yeah, I have 41 cards in this deck. How did that happen? Guess I'll get rid of Shocking Grasp. And now we'll pretend we know what we're doing. Yeah, I needed to not... I suppose if I would have attacked with the cross... No, that still wasn't... Those were rough games. Yeah, this is fine. We got a turn 2 Rabble Rouser, and then we can, like, scry and find a land. We have weaponry. We can find some more new knowledge. Opponent also took a mulligan. And is playing red themselves. Satella. We haven't... Ring the bell. We'll punch the fish. That's why we aren't winning. We're not ringing bells enough. We're not punching fish. We are enjoying the music. Oh, we found a land. So good news is I don't have to seek a land. Let's go attacking here. There could be a counter spell. Though to be most mana efficient, I'm just going to play the Soulknife Spy. If there's a counter for it, there's a counter for it. There's not a counter for it. If there's removal for it, there's removal for it. If there's not, we have kind of threats to draw extra cards here. I like threats to draw extra cards. I want you to play a 2-drop, though. Play like the Wizened Gizzard guy. No? Alright, well, let's see if this goes through. Okay, sure. Oh, we got a island here. So I think with that, I'm going to do the young blue dragon thing. This can't be... I'm sure. And I don't care if this gets countered, but if there was a counter... There wasn't a counter last turn, there's probably not a counter this turn. Jaded Sellsword. That's semi a problem. Could also just double pump and kill. So I think our attacks are fine here. I'm fine with the double pump. I could even not pump and just play a weaponry, but... Now they're gonna let the Soulknife spy through again? Yeah. Alright, we're up against red-blue, so I think Ray of Frost is actually pretty good here. Earth Cult can go out. I feel like if this gets on the battlefield, it's pretty good for us as well. So let's bring that in. I don't care for... I don't think I'm going to care for the Valor Singer. Yeah, or the Dragon. Pseudo-Dragon Familiar. Well, we'll do that. This is rough, but we're already up a game. We'll keep it. Okay, well now we can get an island. Turn 3 Pilgrim's Eye, turn 4 Grim Hireling is pretty good. Oh, opponent also has green. Guess what? I also have black. So was the blue a splash or was the red a splash? Is this just a Dragon's deck that didn't happen well last time? Alright, what do we need to kill? Grim Hireling comes out, doesn't... Yeah, we're not going to do that yet. We're going to kill the Hobgoblin Captain. It's just, when that thing gets first strike, it's a little bit more threatening. This needs 4 more power to get... Sure. We're in Cloak of the Bat territory again. Of course, that blocks our... flyer. But it only blocks the flyer if don't attack. And Satella is not aware of our Grim Hireling. So you can attack me, there's no blocks. I will undersimplify something that gets played here. Well, I can't undersimplify that. This is actually kind of gross. What we're doing next turn is also kind of gross, so it'll even out. No, you need... oh, you don't have the red to equip it. Yeah, that's fine. I have no blocks. No, I wanted you to tap all your lands. I have Ray of Frost. Play this. Go, Grim Hireling. Alright, opponent, you are in trouble. And we're going to kill off the Knoll Hunter here. Have to use all our treasures to do it, but that's okay. We're in a pretty good position. Opponent only has 3... Okay, that is a water weird. I can just come to a river that. Doesn't seem bad. I'll just get some treasures for now. We'll play our Frost Giant. And pass our turn. Let's see what the opponent wants to do. Wants to equip. Attempting to race. I can just keep that thing locked down. Attack me, and I'm just locking that down eternally. Well, actually, no, because I just swing out. Oh, it's a 6/5. Oh, hey, it has flash. I don't need to do that this turn. I just swing out. We're gonna get 2 more treasures. And we're gonna keep that. Keep Homeboy tapped down. And do I have enough power to win next turn? I do not, so let's do this. We still have Under Simplify up. We have a boatload of treasures. Not looking good for our opponent. That does not resolve. Yeah, what I don't like about traditional drafts, well, we'll get to it after the third and final. Well, actually, we're on the prize screen here. So what I don't like about traditional drafts is it's really disheartening when you lose your first match, because that means the max prize you can get does not make up for the cost of entering the draft. You need to win all 3 rounds. And so losing the first match is always like the most disheartening. Whereas with like premier drafts or quick drafts, you know, you keep playing until you have 3 losses. And even the video we made it to Mythic, I started out those games being 1-2, and then we came back, we had a huge comeback, went and got up to 7 wins. I go first. I don't like it. But I don't think I can ship it because... Let's talk limited. Because if we get rid of it and we're on the play, we're just going to lose. That's fine. Craving of Yeehaw making an appearance. Alright, Soulknife Spy. We can actually get in with the Spy because we have You Come to a River. I don't come to a river. You come to a river. This is totally going through. In no world do I block this. Or if Lex Taught Limited plays a creature... That's not what I had in mind. Well, I could kill this, we'd each get a card, or... I remove this. If that's what we're going to be doing with our time. And then only I get a card. Did it go to the top or bottom? Went to the bottom. Okay, cool. Now we're kind of at a point where we can just, like, blast creatures. And just keep attacking. I could play Craving here. Yeah, why don't I play Craving here? Craving of Yeehaw! Our 6/4 Soulknife Spy has to attack. What you got, opponent? Hook Horror. That doesn't stop Craving of Yeehaw. It doesn't stop me from doing this either. And we have Under Simplify up. This is pretty much game over now. Soulknife Spy can be really good when the conditions are right. So I was kind of wishing we got another one. Ooh. I'm not going to play that because we have Under Simplify up for the Pegasus Guardian or for this. You can't pay for Under Simplify. You can't pay for Under Simplify. Alright, so opponent is white-black. We don't want Ray of Frost here. Because they'll have sacrifice things. I do think the Frost Giants are going to be, like, extra good here. So let's get our 3rd Frost Giant in. And I think that'll be good. Very, very keepable hand. We have our MON Trickster. I'm going to conceal our swamp for a little while. Steadfast Paladin. That is unfortunate. Not going to trade the Trickster for it, so let's play the Rabble Rouser, get that going. And this is most likely just an attack to gain life. Yeah. Just an attack to gain life. Okay, so there's blue in this deck too? Okay, so weird things happening. I'll just play the other Rabble Rouser. It's fine. I can block again, sure. Can gain the life. I don't have a reason to play the swamp yet. We only have one reason to play the swamp. I could also... What does the black specialization do? What does any of this do? Deals combat damage, you may exile an instant or sorcery card. What the heck did we just play? Nalia de Analis. I didn't like seeing that card. Let's see if our opponent wants to trade. It would kind of use up our whole turn, but that's fine. I think we're winning the long game here. The opponent does not want to trade. Well, that's unfortunate. Improvised weapon. Let's get rid of this paladin. Had enough of that. And we'll keep the undersimplify up for whatever the next big threat is. We're going to take 3 here. We're not going to take 3 here? Okay, so not blocking and not attacking. That's interesting. I don't feel comfortable attacking into this. Let's just play our Soulknife Spy. Because then we have come to a river, we have all the everything. Things are weird when they've got 5 mana and not casting anything. Okay, cast down, I can't do anything about that. Reasonable. Very reasonable. I could double block pump once. Is an option. But I think I'll just let the attack go, because if there's another trick... Or there's no trick. Do I have any... I have 1. If there's 2 or more in the graveyard, which we don't have 2 or more, we do have a Frost Giant. Let's play this. Why did you tap red? I suppose I only need to pump once if I double block, but yeah, it's like really bad. Portable hole, that's really rude. Quick, specialize in response and make it not 3... I can't do that. Specialize is a sorcery. Okay, we've got this really weird Rabble Rouser Nala de Arnasi stare down. We gotta put an end to this stare down. Rhyme Shield Frost Giant, go. No attacks. And suddenly we don't have a lot of card advantage anymore. Our Soulknife Spy got neutered. Oh dear. That card is gross. We have to block everything they have ever. I think I do double block here with these guys and keep the Frost Giant. It's kind of risky. Because this thing will get Death Touch. When it attacks it and zombies you control get Death Touch. But we can't let this thing damage me. That's just a surefire way to lose. I value the giant a little bit more than these rabble rousers, right? Well, yeah. If there's a trick here, we run right into it, but I can only do so much. Okay. Plus, it was still kind of like a 1-for-1. Oh, that's nice. That is very nice. Play that before combat. And now they see our Black Splash. There's a really good one. I wonder what their Blue Splash is. We get treasures. Now we can just, as long as we have the hireling, we can just threaten whatever they... This Oversimplify has been not good. Well, that's already dead. You can go ahead, spend your time equipping it. It's already dead. X equals 1. I think our opponent is going to quickly come to the realization that this is just not going to work out for them. Deadly Dispute. Reasonable. You actually don't have mana to pay for this, so... no reason I have to let you have that. Yeah, I did not want them to draw their way out of it. That's why you don't equip the wand on something you know is going to die. Because otherwise he would have been able to pay the 2 mana for that. Alright, well, let's take one final look at our draft deck here. I grabbed another Ascend, but that didn't really matter. Grim Hireling was definitely worth splashing because we saw that just take over several games. This card's okay. I mean, it can go unblocked. What does any of this do? So when it deals combat damage, you can exile. Well, it can't be blocked, period, and becomes a 3/2 when it specializes. Exile an instant or sorcery card and then deal extra damage. What was the blue version? Tap target creature an opponent controls doesn't untap. Okay. Very decent and reasonable card. For a fairly decent and reasonable deck, Soulknife Spy, when you have ways of forcing it through, either with Craving of Yeehaw, where you're getting advantage because your opponent's forced to chump block, or Improvised Weaponry, Dragon's Fire, Come to a River, those are all the kind of things you want to do with Soulknife Spy. Another thing you kind of want to do with it is, like, if you can give it haste with it. That's why I really wanted that Kobold Warcaller to give it haste, but I think when we picked the Soulknife Spy, it was like between this and the Warcaller. So we can't really give it haste if we don't have it in our deck to give it to. Although the haste would have been fine on all the other stuff. We sided out the Earthcalled Elemental. I like the Frost Giants. Those worked pretty well. 5 toughness is pretty good in this format. There are some 4/4s running around, especially in green and white. You've got like the Devoted Paladin and the Owl Bear being kind of like the big 2. And then just having like some... we didn't even get to play like half the cards in this deck. I swear we didn't even see some of them. We never saw Earthcalled Elemental. We barely saw Young Blue Dragons. We saw the Grim Hireling a lot. We didn't even see this at all. Under Simplify, it's an okay card. I'm still a fan of it. It can become really difficult to find a spot to use it later on in the game. Gotta get kind of lucky there like we did at the end. But, yeah. deck was okay. We got 2 out of 3 wins, so that's another 3 packs and 1,000 gems. So for now, I'll take my leave.